Welcome back to the second episode in the second season of the Sweetgrass Cafe. I'm your host, Braylon Acker, and I have the only podcast in the universe that is comprised of research notes. Well, that may be a bit hyperbolic, but I'm sure I'm the only one with the podcast that is comprised of a narcissistic unicorn with sociopathic tendencies. Speaking of sociopaths, I'm sure you hear the term all the time. But what is a sociopath exactly? According to the website mdhealth.com, sociopathy is a mental health condition in which a person has a long-term pattern of manipulating, exploiting, or violating the rights of others. I took a look at the traits and highlighted the ones exhibited by our restaurant manager and resident unicorn, Mimi. The DSM-4, which is kind of like a handbook for mental health professionals, states that sociopaths have some definite markings. They are, number 1, failure to conform to social norms with respect to lawful behaviors as indicated by repeatedly performing acts that are grounds for arrest. We don't know if Mimi has a criminal past, but we do have proof that her behavior demands police scrutiny. Number 2, deception, as indicated by repeatedly lying, the use of aliases, or conning others for personal profit or pleasure. Mimi convinced Mr. Dexteris's goons not only that she was psychic, but she also pinned her punishment on Sugarcube. Number 3, impulsiveness, or failure to plan ahead. Remember, Mimi adopted a foster kid simply to support a shoe habit. Number 4, irritability and aggressiveness, as indicated by repeated physical fights or assaults. Remember when Mimi pushed Sugarcube so hard that cubes hit her head and started foaming at the mouth? It's a little aggressive, I'd say. Number 5, reckless disregard for safety of self or others. The virulent manner in which Mimi speaks to strangers surely places herself and her staff in precarious situations. Number 6, consistent irresponsibility, as indicated by repeated failure to sustain consistent work behavior or honor financial obligations. Well, that's Mimi in a nutshell. My very first encounter with her, she blamed Mincinos for not ordering rice during Mardi Gras. Number 7, lack of remorse, as indicated by being indifferent to or rationalizing having hurt, mistreated, or stolen from another. Mimi has no problem rationalizing her role in any given situation. She can go from victim to victor depending on what works best in her favor. I may want to shift my research to concentrate on Mimi. Sociopathy is so interesting. A significant percentage of CEOs possess sociopathic traits. Of the top 10 careers sociopaths possess, one of them is chef. Now, Mimi may not be wearing a toque, but she is definitely in a position where she calls the shots. What fascinates me most is what happens when things go a little haywire under Mimi's control. That leads us to today's episode. We pick up at Mincinos and Robin's housewarming party where things got a little weird. Our friends were playing Chaplain when Mimi mistakenly brought in a Shadowman by tearing up the vessel in which they summoned him. Unfortunately, Mimi is the only one being tormented by this phantom. Everyone else in the party is hung up on the musical genius of Coldplay, making Mimi look, crazy. Is he really the ghost of Charlie Chaplin? I don't know. I do know I believe Mimi 100%. Let's take a listen to how this party plays out.
Damn it, Mincinos, can't you stop filling up on your piece of ass for 1 minute to listen to me?
What is it, Mimi? What is so important that you have to bother me while I'm having a private moment with my woman?
Well, it's not exactly private when you're unfastening her bra in front of everyone. Now is it?
Mimi, you're the only one that's interested in what's going on over here. Everyone else is playing that pickup sticks game that Cubes brought up earlier, you know?
Yeah, it's the game that I want to talk to you about.
We're not playing, Mimi. It's not that important that we have a turn.
Oh, forget about the stupid game. Wait, you can't, can you not hear that?
Nah, Mimi. I only hear my sweet baby girl's favorite band, Coldplay.
Maybe she can hear it. Robin, look at me.
She doesn't want to look at you, Mimi. Leave her alone.
Look at me, bitch. You gonna let him do all the talking for you, huh?
You're scaring her, Mimi. Cut it out. I'm not attracted to you. I never will be attracted to you. I'm with Robin. This jealous shit ends now.
Don't you fucking sit there like you don't hear me, bitch.
Oh my God. Mimi is totally bitch slapping Robin.
That woman is full of rage. It's such a shame that sweet Robin is a recipient of such a violent outburst. She makes such wonderful lemon balls.
Mimi seriously needs to realign her chi, man. There's not enough bud in the world to calm that chick down.
I agree with you, Chalmers, my friend. There's not enough kush on the world to mellow that one out. She is, how do you say, buzzkill?
Oh, she definitely is. I tried to get high with her a few years ago, and all she did was complain and whine about the cost and how it didn't make her feel anything. I was like, Mimi, you're ruining my buzz? And she was like, so?
Get your damn hands off of me, Mincinos. Get them off of me. I'm sure your girlfriend doesn't appreciate you groping me right in front of her.
Mimi, I'll let you go if you promise to leave Robin alone.
I wasn't...
Mimi?
Fine. I promise. Just get me out of this fucking half Nelson.
Good night.
No is the time. She will make a scene.
Damn, Itsy. You haven't been here that long and you already have Mimi pegged.
Oh, she has the personality of a malevolent dictator. She's charismatic, rewards those who she thinks are loyal to her, and crushes anyone in her way. Regardless, she has a method of manipulating people into doing her bidding.
I don't think I've ever seen her crush anybody.
Maybe not, my friend. But she lied to those gangsters and got your leg broken.
And let's not forget, she pushed you in front of a moving arrow, which left a huge gaping hole in your thigh.
Oh. When you said crushing, I thought you meant like the way Mountain crushes Oberyn's head in Game of Thrones. No one can really do that.
Ah, I see, my friend. You take my words literal. I shall be more selective when I speak.
What are you selecting?
Words, I never mind.
Sounds like this party is coming to an end anyway.
What do you mean you're banning me from your house? I can't help it if you can't hear. Oh, or see that black shadow in the corner of your fucking house? Do you not see that?
Hey, I don't know what part of get out you don't understand, but get out.
Mincinos.
Don't force me to call the police, Mimi. I don't want to go there.
Fine. I'll leave after you physically abused and threatened me, even though I'm trying to save you from that.
Tiffany's lamp? That was a gift from Robin's aunt. You know what? Good night, Mimi.
But...
The Lycorn County Police Department also wishes you a good night because I'm calling them right now.
Good night, Chalmers, Cubes, Terrace, Mincinos. Said it was time for you guys to go home. This was a really great party. Did anyone notice that Tiffany's lamp? Is that thing following me?
We're right behind you, Mimi. Good night, y'all. Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, it was great. Robin, your lemon bars could rival Martha Stewart's. They're that good.
Blessings upon your new home, friends. God, what a night. I couldn't get any sleep because that stupid Shadowman followed me home. I kept hearing his guttural growls, even though I put in earplugs. I was tossing and turning with the lights off, and I saw him in the corner of my room, staring at me.
Well, sugar, that's what you get for consorting with the devil. I didn't ask you for all that. I asked for today's count so I can have the front of the house ready.
What? I'm trying to escape from the Phantom, and you care about how many guests I'm going to have today?
That's right. I told you not to play. You played, and now you're suffering the consequences of playing the poor man's Ouija board. Now, in order to do my job, I need the numbers from you.
You don't care about your job, you stupid box. You care about looking perfect. Oh, shit. He's following me to work. Nora, tell me you hear it. Do you fucking hear that?
Mimi, all you have done is insult me. I'm not answering any of your questions, especially since you won't answer the one I need pertaining to my job.
Don't you walk away from me, you bitch. I asked you a fucking question.
You are freaking me out, hun. Get your hands off of me.
Do you hear it? Do you? Huh?
All I hear is the sound of your voice booming through this restaurant before service.
Well, he's not making any noise right now. I think he likes fucking with me.
You sound insane right now, Mimi. I can't stand to be around you. I'll get the numbers from Mincinos.
Oh, Jesus, he's here. He followed me here. Nora, don't leave. As your boss, I order you to look at that wall and tell me what you see. I know you're into obeying and shit, so just do it. Tell me what you see.
I see something black along the tile. It's a weird, ominous shape.
I knew I wasn't crazy, Nora. I just may fucking love you.
Honey, it's mold. Chalmers will have to take care of it after he gets caught up on the dishes.
Damn it!
You are really frightened of this, aren't you?
No, Nora. I love not being able to sleep and being the only one that can hear and see the fucking shadow.
Well, all right, honey. I'm going to help you. I'm going to rebuke that thing in the name of all that is holy, and it will leave you.
Does that even work?
I've seen it done on TV lots of times. It works like a charm. Okay, where is this shadow now?
Well, he's moved from the wall, and now he's standing in between me and you.
What?
Yeah, he's kind of circling around you, so this kind of rebuke thing shit, it needs to be quick.
Shadow, you are not welcome here. I rebuke you. She's just like you, you know.
What did you just say?
I said, in precious, sweet, tiny baby little Jesus' name, amen.
Not you, Nora. What did you just say?
I said, you're the same. Mimi, honey, if you're talking to it, it ain't gonna leave, sugar.
There is no way that I'm like that stupid box.
You're more ruthless, though. That's what you really are, a ruthless killer.
I thought you were going to say that I was a ruthless businesswoman like Ariana Huffington.
She's a media mogul. Really? Do you think in the same ballpark? I can't get rid of evil if you keep inviting him over for brunch. I'm going to go get the count.
Yeah, Nora.
Tell her. You know you want to.
And once you're done, get the fuck out of my kitchen and roll some fucking silverware, you unholy bitch. And tell Chalmers to get that scrawny elven ass over here and scrub the damn mold off the fucking wall.
Chalmers, honey, would you be a dear and scrub that mold off the wall? Absolutely. Honey, be careful. Something is off about her. I know. Of course you do, Shug, but she's a bit out of sorts if you catch my drift. Well, she did have a meltdown last night after you left. No way! I'm so sorry I missed that. She hammered away at Robin like she was tenderizing meat. Why in the hell would she do something like that? Honey, I am being straight up when I say she brought something back with her when y'all played that demonic version of Pickup Sticks. And now it won't leave. Even after I prayed, can you imagine? You lost me at Pickup Sticks. Chalmers. Fine, I'll go talk to her. After you spray that mold off the wall, I can't have people getting sick. Mimi, who are you talking to?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I wore chicken foot around my neck to fend off goons. Try me.
So how's that chicken foot shit going?
Do you really care?
Honestly, Chalmers, I don't care. In fact, there are a dozen things I care more about than your body being thrown in the dumpster.
I know, Mimi. I just wanted to offer my assistance.
How could you possibly even help me?
Oh, I can't help you, but I know someone who can.
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it. Don't fucking say Madam Licorice.
Madam Licorice.
I am not going to that two-bit hack. She's not a real voodoo priestess. Fuck her.
That's fine, but what other choices have you got? So, Mimi, being the sociopath that she is, completely glossed over the fact that she attacked Robin. She blames Mincinos and Robin for mental torture, even though they weren't playing Chaplin. And can we address the Shadowman talking to Mimi? I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that he can speak or the fact that Mimi is actually listening to him. Of all the crew members, Chalmers is the only one that believes Mimi. And of course, she could give two shits about what happened to Lefty and Righty, the twin goons that work for the kingpin, Mr. Dexterous. Now, Chalmers' mum on why they aren't actually chasing them. My guess it has something to do with Madame Licorice. Will Mimi finally have to break down and ask the voodoo priestess for help? If so, is the priestess powerful enough to cast the Shadow Man back to his rightful place among the dead? Listen to our next episode to find out. Until next time, thanks for listening. The Sweetgrass Cafe is a new podcast, so please give us a rating and review. We'd really appreciate it. The show was created by Lauren Rose and Erika Reynolds, and it was written and produced by Erika Reynolds. Music was provided by purpleplanet.com, and the sound effects came from freesoundeffects.com.